See if we can do this without starting a fire. Ooh. Hello. What's up, everybody? Sagittarius. We start with Sagittarius. Five of Cups just flew out. We don't want that. So maybe someone from your past, though, that wants to... Someone feels bad, Sagittarius. Who is it? Hierophant. Taurus, Aries. I think it's an earth sign because it's like there's a Page of Pentacles. So someone wants to talk to you, maybe. They don't want you to give up. What are the messages for Sagittarius? What is something they need to be aware of? Something they need to remember, something they need to let go of. Hi, Victoria. Sagittarius. Oop. Eight of Swords. Something you need to be aware of. So who's all stuck in their head? Think of your desires, not your fears. That's some other reader. This is so much. Okay. So... bottom is the Angel de la Nuit. So means like you've been through a lot of shit and it's going to get better. With the Three of Pentacles, it could be at a job or it could be with the earth sign. Because I feel like that's something that's here. Somebody wants to come back. So I feel like there was an ending. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. It's like maybe someone wasn't very good at communicating. So that's why this ended. It's really... someone who couldn't communicate very well at all. So they kind of like went in seclusion. It could be you, but I feel like it's an air sign, or it just could be this thought process. Because what you need to remember is you have the Emperor with the Temperance card. So it's like, I feel like this is kind of your person that needed to balance their shit out because they didn't. That's kind of why like everything just stayed the same. You know, I feel like somebody wants to come back and make things right with you because for you... I mean, it's a little bit codependent, I feel like, but they really just needed to figure their shit out and they want to come back because they want to give you what you gave them or something like that. What you need to let go of is the Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups. You know, this confusion, this someone who was very confused about their feelings, someone who like wanted to tell you stuff, but they didn't, you know. They could have had some commitment issues. You know, the Page of Wands is like in and out, ping pong ball. Might have slept with some other people kind of thing. Someone let you down. Someone hurt you pretty bad. And I think that they feel bad about it. And they want to tell you how they feel, but they're just like, it's a soulmate from the past. I see Libra. I see someone working on themselves. I see also like wanting to offer something. But it's like they're not. They're kind of like... sitting back, but they are listening to their intuition now, so that's good. They like really care a lot about you, but they've always like kept it to themselves. I feel like that's a classic earth sign. I'm sorry, some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus or maybe a water sign. Someone who is in and out of your life and they feel bad about it because they don't want to lose you, but they don't want you to give up on them. Could be a Cancer. But I feel like they have a choice to make. They need to leave somebody else. They need to leave a situation, which they are, because I don't think they're confused about their feelings anymore. They had to make a choice. I think they've had clarity. I keep seeing the Seven of Cups. I think that they just want you to have faith. They're stable now. I think that they've had to heal. They were self-centered. They made a bad choice. Could have been with a Libra, or maybe it was a divorce. They know that you care a lot about them, and they realize that they needed to make a choice, and they know what they want now, that they're balanced. But they had to figure it out on their own. And they probably need to grow up a little bit. Who's next? So we did Sagittarius. We do Aries. What is something Aries needs to be aware of? Something Aries needs to remember? Something Aries needs to let go of? I just keep saying they made the wrong choice. And they were confused. Somebody was. I don't know. Whatever side. Whoa. Moon card, Aries. Something you need to be aware of. Something you don't know. Who's dependent on you? Someone with mental issues? Jesus. I just had a bunch of cards fly at my face. I was feel awkward. I have to like dig the cards out when they fly up my face. Alrighty then. Somebody we fought with. You guys are gonna get really close to the camera. Shit. Okay. Ugh. There's a lot of messages today, but I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's got some mental issues, Aries, or maybe this is you. You're in a bad mental state because I feel like some of you guys are going through a pretty heavy transformation right now. And you realize someone that you're around is really about themselves and you want to tell them the truth, but I don't know. You don't want to break their heart. You try to be patient with them, but something is like you just want to give up. I don't know. Let's see what this madness is. Something you need to be aware of is the moon card. Is someone lying? Is someone realizing that maybe they don't want to be committed? Is someone realizing that you guys really don't get along and you're on different paths? Because if you look at this card, they're at that point where you know you can't work this out. You know you want to go in this direction and you feel bad about leaving, but you still haven't told this person, huh? Oh, Lord. You want to leave. I just feel like you're like cabin fever. You just want to run somewhere and you want to like mess around with. I don't think that you want to be locked down right now, Aries. I'm sorry. You're all about your money. You're all about you. I'm sorry. You are. Anyways, what you need to remember: King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Four Cups. You don't really have this person anymore. You're bored as shit. You want to go back to someone, or you're looking back at something. What are you looking back at? Something that made you happy. Could it be, is it a Leo? You don't want to fight with this person, but it's like you're kind of getting yourself stable. You're getting to this boss point where you're like, the King of Pentacles is like solid, practical. He knows his shit. He's on top of his shit. But I feel like that little chaotic, you know how you just kind of want to go sleep with other people? I feel your energy right now. You want to go do something. You on that bullshit, but at the same time, you don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings. That's just how you are. I feel like some of you guys are really young. Some of you guys just want to get your money. You don't want to waste any more time. I don't know where the fuck you want to go, but you need to go because you're like hyping me up. And I don't even know. Okay, Aries, bye. You had clarity about something. What you need to let go of is a relationship where there's Queen of Swords, probably not the easiest person to be with. You know that you need to cut this out of your life. You don't want to hurt their feelings. But whatever you think of in a relationship or stability, it's somewhere else. And you realize some things about yourself and you realize some things about your life. And you kind of stresses you out because you want to do something. You want to travel the world. You want to get out there. You want to be like all over. I don't know, y'all antsy motherfuckers. You want to go do something, you know? And it's just like you're trying to make this work. But I feel like some of you guys are dealing with Sagittarius who's pretty toxic. Someone just, I don't know. You can't really move on from them or they don't want to move on from you. But a part of you is like, hopeful that things will get better in the future, but you know that like right now I see a breakup for you. You want to release this. Jesus, let me get my little my little rock to clear out y'all energy. Woo! Okay then. Lord. Somebody. Who we have next? Leo. What are the messages for the sign of Leo? What does Leo need to be aware of? What does Leo need to remember? What does Leo need to let go of? Leo, you need to let somebody go. You know that there's a... You realize something maybe. Are you dealing with the earth sign? Or are you working too much or overthinking? What is this? What does Leo need to be aware of? What does Leo need to remember? What does Leo need to let go of? A breakup. Codependency. Something's... You guys are people. You want someone to forgive you. You want to move on. Something's in a stalemate right now and it's like stressing you out. Okay, so the bottom is the Hermit. So something that you're not seeing, something that you will be seeing, something you already did. There's some pretty chaotic people in your life right now that you don't really want to fight with, but at the same time you're like in your head about everything. But I think that it's going to be okay. There's a new beginning here, and I think the Wheel of Fortune is going to go in your favor. But you got to chill out a little bit because someone in your life is not good. I don't know who it is. So what you need to be aware of is you have the Angel de la Newt. God, I hope I'm not saying that name wrong. This means things are going to get better. You've been through a lot of shit. It's going to get better. You just can't see it right now. And if you're going to be moving forward, literally physical move, could be with the Cancer, but I feel like you're gonna have clarity about this. Things are gonna, oh my gosh, things are gonna change. Knight of Wands. Let's see what all this madness is. So I think that what you don't realize is like you're gonna be getting out of your head. I think that you guys are really kind of in a depressed state, but you're coming out of it. And there's something new here. Either it's a new beginning with a fire sign, or maybe it's like a soulmate that's an earth sign that maybe you fought with. I see money coming in. You got to let go of this abandonment shit though, probably from your mother, something with your mom. You got to let that go. What you need to remember is you have the 10 of Cups. You learned something about someone in your life who is really fucking toxic and you walked away from it. So you learned your lesson here. And I think that's why new things are going to be coming in for you. You learned the truth. You told the truth, or maybe this person. Either way, you got out of this toxic ass person. And you know now what it's going to take to get you happy, to make you happy. You learned this. You learned what you needed to learn. So they're saying good things are going to be coming in now. So stop worrying so much. What you need to let go of. King of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse with the 4 of Pentacles. Is this a home situation with your parents, your siblings? Is this someone, your children, who is really fucked up, like emotionally? 10 of Cups. Let this shit go. You learned what you had to learn. It's time to let it go. You're healing. There's a new, there is a new person coming in for you, soulmate. Could be a friend that you didn't really look at like that, a water sign, but who do we do next? Whoa. Judgment, Page of Cups, Fool. The Magician. The Lovers. So I guess Gemini. Hi, Bill. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is something that Gemini needs to be aware of? Something Gemini needs to remember? Something Gemini needs to let go of? I did just do fire. I did Sagittarius first, actually. So, Gemini, you had a soulmate come back, or you are looking back at something, trying to make a choice. What you need to be aware of is the King of Wands. Ooh, alrighty then. The bottom is the World card. What you need to be aware of is the King of Wands. So, fire sign who's still kind of lingering around. I think that there was some deception here. He's not really going anywhere, though. It could be a Leo, too, because there's lions in here. Someone doesn't want to lose you. But at the same time, maybe this is a boss. So this could be like some money situation. Because I feel like some kind of we shall see. Why is the King of Wands here? I feel like it's a new job for somebody. Gemini, what is the King of Wands here? Whoa. So Ace of Wands, new idea, something that you want to create. There's going to be some pretty big changes when it comes to a situation at work with your boss. Maybe a situation where somebody works and somebody doesn't, and you know that there's something about this person or this situation that needs to go. Like maybe you're going to be leaving this, or someone's going to be leaving this, but I feel like there's a change here. Someone's going to be moving on. I think the money thing's going to be okay, though. What you need to remember is the Emperor. So maybe there was a situation where you got your heart broken by someone because you have the Nine of Wands. So you're kind of coming out of this where you were like pushing everyone away and stuff. You're coming out of that isolation, but you still kind of are being defensive because I think something started and stopped really fast, even though there's a love offer here. I think that maybe this person is just that way when it comes to love and feelings. You know, maybe this person's actually going to let their guard down and love you the right way. Some kind of tame themselves. So I feel like they kind of came into their power a little bit. Before they were just a really unhappy person, you know, but they didn't really move on from this. Someone transformed, I think, because they were, you know, I feel like this Emperor is maybe your counterpart. There's heartbreak here and a pretty bad ending. What you need to let go of is the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So someone, or this could have been a relationship, this could have been a marriage, there could have been kids involved, but someone betrayed you. And they were pretty chaotic, maybe slept around, stressed you out, a lot of things like that. I feel like that old energy should be cleared out because there's some big changes that are trying to come in. And it's going to take some patience, I think, but there's going to be a lot of clarity here when it comes to this. There could have been some, Jesus, there could have been some violence, kind of, but I see there's a new beginning, though. Who's the fire sign? Whoever it is, they kind of bossed up a little bit. They went from the, I feel like this King of Wands is now the Emperor for somebody. And they want to go back and make things right with you. But they feel like they love you, but they don't know if it can work because maybe they weren't the best person to you in the past. Maybe they were just kind of all over the place. But they want to make things right with you, whoever it is. Well, that was kind of deep, Gemini. Jesus. Woo! Someone wants to be... Look at... 10 of Pentacles with the end of loyalty. Nice. We're moving into calmer waters with our boo, I think, Gemini. I'm not sure. Who's next? Libra. What are the messages for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to be aware of? What does Libra need to remember? What does Libra need to let go of? Yeah, I think YouTube just does what it wants these days. Libra, what does Libra need to let go of? The bottom is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Oh, it's a party, Libra. The Lovers, Two of Pentacles, Four. Is somebody in a relationship with kind of more than one person or what? Three. Ooh. Lord. Who are you dealing with, Libra? Someone you're not talking to, someone you moved on from. I feel like this person kind of had a lot of options. They were kind of non-committal. There was a breakup here. Maybe they left you for an earth sign. Someone let you down. Why is the Nine of Cups here? So you're manifesting good things into your life. However, the Nine of Cups is a wish come true. This is material success. This is mostly emotional contentment. Like you're comfortable, you're being fulfilled with the Magician. So maybe you should just be aware that this is here. You know, after whatever bullshit or illusion you were under with the last person, there's good things coming in. So think about your feelings and try to maybe purge some of the negative ones. What is this? So Knight of Pentacles in reverse, or Page of Pentacles in reverse. Something's blocking this right now, or something blocked it, period. There was a lot of... It's like you care about them, but it was kind of toxic. And could have caused some financial things. But I feel like what you need to remember is the Death card with the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. So maybe you weren't listening to your intuition. Maybe this situation was one-sided where somebody didn't give, you know, but I feel like whatever bad shit this was is over with. And it could be money. It could be, you know, maybe they're trying to tell you, listen to your intuition when it comes to a job or when it comes to like what it really takes to bring money in, because whatever's blocking it, you got to listen to your intuition, I think is what they're trying to say. Get out of your head a little bit, because I think that there's still kind of the focus on the betrayal, but you still like have other stuff they're trying to bring in for you, but you're not listening to your intuition. What you need to let go of, there could have been a marriage, there could have been a relationship where someone was kind of manipulative. You thought you'd be with them forever. You thought it was solid. Maybe it wasn't. Kind of a bad call on somebody's part. And maybe you just made the decision to let go of this. And I think that once you do that, then this stuff won't be blocked anymore. Just remember to trust, kind of pay attention. So don't make any decisions about this, but like sit back and pay attention and trust your intuition, because something, you want to do the right thing. And maybe this other situation isn't, because I saw like a lot of cooks in that kitchen for some reason. It's about loving yourself, having confidence, taking care of your mental health as well, so the Wheel of Fortune can come in your favor. Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to be aware of? What does Aquarius need to remember? And what does Aquarius need to let go of? Aquarius, you're being self-centered. Or there was somebody self-centered. You're moving on from someone who was self-centered, maybe. I feel like you wasted your time. What does Aquarius need to be aware of? What does Aquarius need to let go? Wait. Okay, what does Aquarius need to be aware of? What does Aquarius need to remember? What does Aquarius need to let go of? Who is self-centered? I just keep seeing that. Okay. You're making a decision. But you're not telling anybody what your decision is, I don't think. What do you need to let go of? Whoa! Six of Swords is at the bottom. You're moving out of some bad energy. Maybe you're moving away from a Libra. But you're like second guessing yourself. I feel like you have another connection and you had to leave someone out because it was toxic. Well, these are your cards. So you realized something about someone in your life. Maybe their emotions were kind of like the opposite of a... I feel like there's something that goes back to someone's dad, but I'm going to leave that alone. What you need to be aware of is the Two of Swords. A decision that's being made because you don't want to fight with someone anymore. You realize something kind of catapulted you into this recluse mode where you kind of realize some things about some people. You realize that you really weren't happy, or someone just really wasn't happy with themselves. So you kind of had to, yeah, there was a lot of gossip and shit going on. It just seems like it's too much. Too much. Ugh. Someone didn't want to change. Someone was really immature, and someone was only about themselves. So whatever that is, however that plays, you need to apologize or whatever this is. But I feel like you're trying to heal. You don't want to fight with them anymore. You don't want to fight with anyone. But don't stay in your head too long, because you have the Magician and the Two of Swords. It's very vital that you kind of pay attention to your thoughts and what you're manifesting, because if this is head over heart, you're still blindfolded. You're still blindfolded about some other feelings, but I feel like you know what to do. But you just like, you want to take a break. You don't want to make a decision. You're like, I don't really, time out, you know, like you don't really know what you want to do. But just be careful, because it's like, you're still not seeing something because you don't want to lose something, but you do need to have boundaries with some of these people because they're really influential on your thoughts, on your feelings. And yes, you can avoid conflict with people, but it's just like, you know where you wasted your time. You know where you know what to do, like you know to do the right thing, and you need to move on from this. So don't second guess yourself, because it's like, you know, someone lied to you, you know, someone was manipulative, and it's like, you're still kind of like holding on to that though. You have the Two of Swords twice. Like you're still ping pong in your head about it, you know? What you need to let go of is you put a lot of fucking time into, you invested in someone and they didn't do shit. They're back on you. They just were a emotionally abusive, fucking unbalanced ass person that kind of fucked you up a little bit, you know? But don't sit here in the Two of Swords for too long, because you are doing the right thing. You know what I mean? You, I think, are like getting it together a little bit, but at the same time, like you're still holding on to this, like this, who is going to make you happy? Like, what is it? This is like, your energy is all over the place. All I'm going to say to all the Aquariuses is just go like, woosah. You know what I mean? Like, can we just fucking breathe right now? Because, wow. Let's breathe, everybody. Let's just count to 10. Let's go in a a field and scream or something, or break something. That makes me feel better sometimes when I break shit. I don't know why. Most of the time I bought it, so it's like, whatever, I can break it, right? I don't know. You got too much of this. Don't ping pong for too long, because you're going to manifest the wrong shit. And make sure that your energy is in the right place, because I feel a whole lot of lust coming from you, Aquarius. And you're blaming yourself, and that was already kind of fucked up to begin. The situation was fucked up long before you came there. I'm just saying. That goes back to somebody's parents. How they grew up. You can't fucking fix people. Who's next? Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What are the messages for the sign of Cancer? What does Cancer need to be aware of? What does Cancer need to remember? What does Cancer need to let go of? Who doesn't want to lose you? You don't want to lose somebody? Bottom is the Two of Pentacles and a choice, because there's a Cinderella carriage in the background. I'd be like, hold up, I forgot my shoe. Like, where are you going? What is this? It's like a fairy tale. An earth sign wants to take you out, or what? What is this? You're trying to move on from something. You're getting rid of this loss and regret and grief, though, Cancer. That's good, but they're still telling you let it go. Whatever it is, you gotta let it go. What you need to be aware of is the Page of Wands. If this is the same fire sign that wants to talk to you, are you not talking to them? What is this? You don't really know what you want to do, Cinderella? Someone's still waiting for you. Who is it? Someone doesn't want to lose you, but you feel like you need to move on. You're trying to push them away. You don't know what you want to do. Do I fight? Fight or flight? Do I stay? Do I go? I feel like you don't want to fight anymore. But you don't know which way to go, because you don't know. This is a soulmate for you that you're not talking to, but then you have new energy. So, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. So we're not only coming in with a love shit, we're coming in with passion too. Holla if you hear me. Do we have more than one option, or what? Someone's trying to make you happy, but you're not letting that. You're not healing. You're trying to, I feel like you're trying to forgive. This is what you need to do. There's somebody you need to forgive in your life. A parent, a teacher, whoever didn't teach you the right child. You need to forgive them and move forward, because I think that you're trying to, like, you're not really like in this bad energy. You know what I mean? But there's so many things that are like deep rooted that they're trying to heal for you or help you heal so you can be happy. They want you to be happy. And this person that you're with, that you're like really confused about, went through a transformation. This is the Phoenix. This person is not the same anymore. But there's still some old memories here of loss and regret, like someone didn't love you, whether it was from a childhood or whether it's still relevant to now. But you're going back to those feelings. You got to release those. On the 24th, when that moon hits, that's what we got to purge, because this has been blocking you for a long time. And I'm not saying that it's not something that, you know, it's deep. And they just want you to be happy. Like, you deserve to be happy. Someone wants to make things right with you. They just telling you to like rest, you know, take care of yourself. If this is meant to be, it'll come back, you know. There's still kind of this insecurity or something with this person. They know they made the wrong choice. I feel like they did go in and kind of learn this lesson, but it's like they don't really want to fight about this, because the reason, like, they still don't really want to own up to the reason why they're so fucked up emotionally. They still got the blindfold on, like they're not ready to talk about things yet, you know about, because y'all know what's up with people. You just don't really like throw it in their face. You know when something's fucked up in somebody, you know. And I feel like you waited for this to get better, you know. It's like you fought for this. This is like you put a lot into this, but you're just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Is this going to be okay? But I think with this stuff, someone is learning what they need to learn, but it's just like their emotions are kind of off, and they might have not acted the greatest in the past, but I feel like they're changing a little bit, you know. And they know that you're like their soulmate, you know, they know that decision, and it's like they have to come correct to you, you know, like they've learned that much. But that part of them that needs to heal, that toxic part that they're holding on to that they can't really talk about, is still there. So I don't know about that. This is some deep shit today, folks. God bless America. Where is my... Okay, do you guys like my cut and clothes? That's that type of shit right there. It's actually my kids' whatever. You can share. Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. Protecting yourself against something. What does Scorpio need to be aware of? Whoa! Alrighty then. 6 of Wands. Hey. I feel like this could be something good for you. You know, you're going to get the victory in this. I feel like there's people, so peep this. There's probably people that are like mad because of your success, but it's still here. Like you still are going to rise above this shit. You're just like thinking about it to yourself, like, okay. What's something that Scorpio needs to remember? What does Scorpio need to let go of? Material happiness, a joyous outcome. Yes, bring it on. Boom. All right. Page of Cups is at the bottom. So 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands. I feel like someone's running from this. Someone is maybe running from love. So there's a lot of cards. You're confused still a little bit about this pretty toxic ass earth sign or something with your job. I feel like you pulled back emotionally, but you're still kind of like sitting here in this energy of like chilling by yourself in the corner, and there's like snow and shit coming through the window. Like, did you pull back? There's a lot of confusion around something, but it's like you're the one that's going to take the victory on this. But the King of Swords is what you need to let go of. Someone maybe doesn't want to commit. Someone is confused about their feelings. I feel like there's no emotions when it comes to something here. What is it? Someone doesn't want feelings. Why is the devil? Why did that bitch have to show? Woo! Some type of shit that ended pretty painfully came out like this. So I feel like you know that this is over. You know that this shit hurt really bad. But it's like, I feel like someone's trying to resurrect it. Someone wants forgiveness. Someone wants to have a new start in this. but you don't know about it. You're like running. Running for the hills. Because there was a bad choice made in the past, and you like had this inner clarity where when it comes to love, you don't want someone who runs away from their feelings. You don't want someone who doesn't commit. You know, you're not going to really fall for that. So this judgment's coming in. So it's like you have to make it about the people in your life. Maybe it's time to take a break. Someone's being manipulative, or they were. Someone's just running, period. And I feel like you're not going to fight for people anymore. You know, at the end of every day, the Empress sits here. The Empress doesn't move. She's above bullshit. She's above the queens. And you don't have to fight for a spot in anybody's life. You know what I mean? There's a pretty manipulative ass fucking toxic earth sign, which could have actually started with their mother. I keep seeing mothers for people. Jesus Christ, who are these mothers? I mean, I had a pretty fucked up one too, but it's like getting out of this deceptive ass energy and moving into something new, whoever that's with, you know, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Victory is going to be yours with your counterpart. And then you have the goddamn King of Pentacles coming back in. So heartbreak, you know, there's a lot of people coming up here. I think there's going to be one hell of a choice here. I feel like people see you as successful. So now here we come back in, like this person wants to have sex. This person's like, oh, here's some money. And this one's all about love. And then here's the Emperor with the Empress. What the fuck is really going on right now? I don't know. Someone wants to tell the truth. There's a whole lot of gang shit going on here, Scorpio. I don't know what to tell you. And here I am hermiting in my house. Some Scorpio is going to get it in. All I know is victory. You're going to take that. Fuck the bullshit. You know what I mean? Pisces. What does Pisces need to be aware of? What is Pisces? Alrighty then. I guess these are your cards, my friend. Some kind of choice. What is it? I don't even... Do we freeze again? I'm going to have to do a different